Like many of us, I got attracted to Buddhism because I wanted to end my suffering, mainly my mental suffering, because my mind is not positive. I didn't grow up in a healthy family. I grew up in a really dysfunctional family. Both of my parents were very negative people, and they weren't very loving. And as I got older, I started realizing that my thoughts were mainly negative, and a lot of them were negative about me. So I got interested in Buddhism and meditation, and I practiced, and I went to lots of talks. But the problem is that I got trapped into thinking that enlightenment was going to be some kind of an achievement through practice. That if I just kept practicing enough, I could perfect my mind and I'll become enlightened like the Buddha. But for me, that's just doesn't work, because just because I'm practicing Buddhism and I'm meditating, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to have a negative mind, because I grew up in this dysfunctional family. So after many, many years of practice, I just realized I'm awake. I don't need to improve myself. If I'm a negative thinker, that doesn't mean anything as far as being awake. I'm aware and awake without any effort. And negative thoughts will come, but the awareness is always present. Awareness never goes away. So when you realize that you don't need to achieve anything to become awake, that you're already awake, you can just drop the whole project, the whole Enlightenment Project, the whole idea that you could be enlightened in 1,000,000 years. Like, that is just the worst way to think about Buddhism. Oh, after I'm born 1,000,000 times, I'll be perfect like the Buddha. That's not enlightenment. That's a project. And the project is the 1,000,000 lifetime project. So I'm telling you, just notice that you're awake all the time, and then your attention goes to different things, like objects and thoughts, but the awareness never changes. And this awareness has always been with you. You've always been 100% awake. It never changes, and you don't need to become perfect, and you don't need to believe what these teachers are telling you. You're okay the way you are.